Good evening. Thought I'd hop on here for a bit and do some streaming. Haven't been on in a while. I went on vacation for about 5 days, so it was good to get away. And thought I would be able to do some streaming while I was uh, out there, but I didn't get a chance. So anyway, it's a music festival I go to just about every year. Takes place in Vegas, and I'm a big blues music fan, so hence the blues trades. So yeah, so I went to Vegas for about 5 days and went to that festival and had a great time. But time to get back to work and get back at it. So here we are. I wanted to show. I don't know why this is not working properly. May have to shut this down. Um, Open that back up. All right, so I don't know why it took me so long to realize this, but I realized something today, and that is the manipulation lower. So let's look at earlier today. So last night we went two up, right? And we went two up early. But throughout the night, just we haven't gone two up yet. But anyway, for tonight. But last night we went two up early, and then but where I messed up was we started coming back through the top of the previous day's range, and we manipulated lower. Now, here's where I kind of messed up earlier this morning. I didn't really see this. We kept playing around this level, right? Between 19,262 and 19,180. So about 100 points. And we just kept chopping around in there. I mean, if you go to a lower time frame, um, you'll sort of notice that, right? So, excuse me, we just kept manipulating around this whole area, and we would go up, come back down, go back up, and it was just really hard to trade. So I kind of got messed up in that area. Blew one of my eval accounts, but then once I recognized what was happening, I was able to go long into another account and capture a lot of that. So anyway, you can see we're sort of in a tight range again tonight. But I've been able to capture quite a bit of that 15 micros and up $850 in that account. Up I was down a little bit in this 150 and was able to bring some back, so I'm up 600 in this account. And then um I've just been able to capture one micro in the Top Step account, um, or a couple micros. But man, ES is running its ass off right now. I don't know what. Yeah, that's wild. Um, I do have a rhythmic 100K that I did very well in today. But anyway, so yesterday, actually last night, uh, so Wednesday night, I got this account to 51,800 over at Top Step because I caught the two up pretty early. The only downside to that is, they've got a 50% consistency in their eval. So I had to stop trading that account because I knew it would be harder to capture that kind of run again, right? So I'm gonna buy another micro and let the micros run, um, probably most of the night, and then I try to get up early. We got some data in the morning, so I'll put some I'll put some stops on these. But we got some data in the morning. I think it's is it non-farm payroll? Probably. Let's see. I think it's non-farm payroll. Import prices. So no, not non-farm payroll. Um, consumer sentiment, but that's not a red folder event, just an orange. I was thinking we had something. I guess non-farm payroll was last week. Anyway, nonetheless, so I'll put some stops on those, and we'll go from there on those accounts. Um, but yeah, so that's the only reason I don't like Top Step. Now, I will say this: once you're past the eval phase, they don't have consistency anymore. So, there's that. Um, there's here's the thing. I think there's pros and cons to each company. Uh, I still prefer Apex. With that said, I'm kind of finding that I do better with an end of day drawdown overall than I do an intraday. The caveat to that is if you can stay super consistent and super disciplined, Apex is better because you can have multiple accounts. So I guess it kind of depends on your trading style. Um, I'm always going to have Apex accounts. They, I've been paid out by Apex. I like the way they run their company. So there's that. Um, I like Top Step for their Top Step X platform, and I like the end of day drawdown. So, there's just I'm gonna sell 10 of these in this account. Capture the gains on that. We'll let the 5 micros run. So there's because I gotta get this to 159 in order to pass the 150K. Let me log into Quant Tower and we'll look at the Rithmic account. By the way, Apex extended their 1 day pass $85 lifetime fee until September 30th. So you have until September 30th to get all those accounts passed and pay the lifetime fee of $85, which is phenomenal, right? I mean, it really is. To me, you know, um to me, I would rather have the $85 lifetime fee than a 90%. I mean, I had somebody message me today and wanted to know if Apex was going to do a 90% off sale. Well, first of all, I don't know anything before anybody else does. Like it's not like they let their affiliates know ahead of time, right? So we get to find out at the exact same time everybody else does. So it's not like I have any inside features there. So anyway, nonetheless, let's see, let's log in. Why is this not logging in? It says connected. Connect. For some reason, it keeps telling me I'm losing the data feed, but I don't know why I would. When I got home from work, I had to restart the computer because looks like there we go. Because the power went out while I was gone. This is weird. Like it keeps trying to connect to multiple rhythmic for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, so this account is up $200 tonight. Let's see here. So this one is this is a 100K account, and I would show you, but for some reason it's showing my full name, so I don't want to show that. Um, see if I can find the settings. Yeah, I can't figure out how to get it where it's not showing my full name. So anyway, nonetheless, this account is at 102,407. So I got to get this to 106. Oh, I'm actually gonna sell. I'm actually gonna sell one. All right, so let two run. Uh, Target, I'm looking at 19,523. Let's go with 509 or 510 first. And then roughly 523. If we get past that, I'm looking for 19,557. But anyway, so that's the Rithmic account. I'm going to sell 3 more of these on this account. Okay, this one, I'm going to sell 5. All right, so we're just locking in profit. That's all. Just locking in some profit. Um, for people who have questioned about whether Apex pays, let's talk about that for a moment. I have a friend who is about to get her first payout from Apex, and I am super proud of her and happy for her. And she is getting $6,000. So I'm sorry, let me take that back. She is getting $10,000. She is pulling 2K out of 5 accounts. So I am super elated for her. She's done fantastic. She went with the Trades by Matt philosophy, $200 a day, and she shuts her computer down. I gotta give it to her. She's been more disciplined than I have. So I'll give her that. And just goes to show you what a couple $100 a day can do and the power of that. So very happy for her, and she'll, I'm sure at some point we'll meet up and go celebrate. So it'll be an even bigger celebration once I get there because it has been a little bit since I got a payout. So I'm ready to join her in that regard and get one of those payouts as well. So I know it's coming for me, but I am working on, like her, being more disciplined. Um because it can really help transform your life. So there's that. So with that said, I'm gonna practice some discipline here on stream. I'm gonna sell 3 more of these. So we'll let 2 ride on that account. And how many am I still in along here? I'm in for 2, so I'll let those 2 ride on this account too. Oh, there we go. I don't know if I can do this or not, but we'll try it. Oh yeah. Ooh. Okay. I kind of like this. I should have done this a long time ago. That way I can have my Rithmic and my Top Step right next to each other. Or I mean Top Step, my Tradevate. And yes, I know if you set up Ninja Trader, you can trade them all from the same platform. I'm just not like a huge fan of Ninja Trader, to be honest with you. So there's that. These were old lines that I drew from like 3 weeks ago, and maybe 2 weeks ago, and it's insane how price has really respected those um those levels. And if you go back a couple, a few streams, you'll see where I drew these price lines, and we've just we've rotated around all of them. So on the bigger picture, I'll show you where I'm looking for price to go to. We are in this mother bar range here from 19702 all the way down to 18909. So I'm looking for us to come up here and grab this liquidity here at this old price line here of 19,603 here on MNQ or NQ. So for ES, let's see what I'm looking at here as well. I'm looking at, oh, that's not right. I'm looking for price to come up here to 56.55 area. Whether we get there tomorrow is a whole other question. First, I'd definitely be looking for 56.18 here on ES. Quite a bit of liquidity there in that area. If we get through there, I'd be looking for 56.30. If you wanted, this is a trick I've just kind of taught myself, but if you want to, draw some fibs within a mother bar range,